Imagine setting up an entire building not by placing each brick manually, but by creating a blueprint that does it all for you automatically. In the world of cloud computing, this concept is called infrastructure as code, or IAC. IAC allows you to manage and provision your computing resources using machine-readable configuration files rather than manual setup. Using IAC, you can automate the setup and configuration of your infrastructure, making it faster, more consistent, and less error-prone. It's like having a master plan that ensures every piece of your cloud environment is set up exactly as intended every time. Now let's talk about how AWS CloudFormation fits into this picture. AWS CloudFormation is a service that helps you model and set up your Amazon Web Services (AWS) resources using IAC. With CloudFormation, you can create and manage a collection of related AWS resources, provisioning and updating them in an organized and predictable way. Let's look at a real-world example. Suppose you're a business that needs to deploy a web application environment. With CloudFormation, you can create a template that includes all the resources your application needs, like EC2 instances for compute power, S3 buckets for storage, and a virtual private cloud (VPC) for network isolation. Instead of writing each command manually to set up these resources, you define them in a CloudFormation template. These templates are written in a structured format like JSON or YAML, but for now we'll focus on how they function conceptually. Imagine a template as a detailed shopping list where you specify what you need for your application, and CloudFormation takes care of setting it all up for you. Once you have your template, AWS CloudFormation creates a stack. A stack is like a container that holds all the resources specified in your template, ensuring that they are deployed together and managed as a unit. For businesses that need to deploy resources across multiple AWS accounts or regions, you can use stack sets, which make it easy to roll out consistent infrastructure setups on a large scale. Here are a few best practices to keep in mind when using CloudFormation. 1. Use version control for templates. Always track changes to your templates, just like you would with application code. 2. Leverage change sets. Before applying changes to your infrastructure, use change sets to see what will be modified to avoid any unexpected surprises. 3. Use CloudFormation Designer. Visualize your templates with CloudFormation Designer. It's a handy tool that lets you see the structure of your resources, making it easier to design and manage them. In summary, AWS CloudFormation helps businesses automate their infrastructure, reduce manual errors, and save valuable time. It allows you to focus on building your application rather than getting bogged down by setup details. To dive deeper into the world of AWS CloudFormation and explore how it can revolutionize your cloud infrastructure, continue watching our AWS course. You'll gain much more insight into best practices and advanced features to streamline your AWS deployments.